mind just talk into this? I've never used one of these.
Yeah, go ahead. What can I help you with, sir?
If you haven't seen that video from Tizzy, go watch it. Tizzy's somebody I follow on here. I really look up to them to try to keep balance on things, but I really am bothered by the state of things in this country. The world is one thing, but this country is close enough that we should be able to do something to solve these issues. What I'm really getting tired of is these people being openly racist and not worried about repercussions. And yes, some lose their jobs, but they end up getting work someplace else. There need to be harder repercussions for this. This is not right. The fact that you can racially assault someone and there's really no repercussion you have for it is really, really getting old. I firmly believe, I've said this in videos before, and I'm going to continue to say it until it gains traction. You can disagree all you want, but the fact is that if somebody is doing that, you should have the right to defend yourself physically. In my opinion, if somebody comes to my door and they say something like that, I should have the right to take them down, tackle them. I should have the right to defend myself, because at that point, if they're saying that, I would feel in fear for my life that they're going to do something more. And history has shown that's been the case. People of color have had to deal with that. It starts off as words and then ends up being something physical. So if somebody does that, there should be repercussions. You should have the right to detain that person, have them arrested, and that there should be charges of hate crimes under that. And they should go to jail for that, because they don't belong out in the open with everybody else. This problem has not gone away. It continues to get worse. And that's because the people that do this know nothing's going to happen to them. Or at a minimum, they might lose a job. But where are they going to work? In an organization that supports that kind of stuff. And that is worse, because all you've done is remove them from a job that doesn't support it and put them in a place with other like-minded people. In the current rate of how we're doing it, we're just grouping these people up and we're waiting for a bigger problem to boil over, is what's going to happen. Because once all these people who are shown to be racist get moved in with other racists, they're not going to get better. These people don't get better. I haven't seen one story so far where somebody's been caught, outed, and they're sorry, or any changes taken place. Sometimes we don't get updates. They just end up someplace else. That should be concerning to a lot of people. This is becoming a bigger issue. And with the rise of hate groups that are coming around, this tells me we're not solving the problem. We haven't fixed it. We're getting these people to be quiet. We're teaching them to hide better. And that is not what should be happening. So we need to be doing better. Again, go back and watch that video and see the things people are saying and doing. Later in the video, they kick somebody's car. Somebody tries to get into the guy's car. Like, they're getting physical. And yet, you're not supposed to do anything. If this happens to you, you could be wrong, because technically they didn't do anything, and you have to prove that, something happened. You have to prove that you feared for your life. On the other hand, these people get to do racist things, hurt people, damage property, and most times they're getting out of it. I'm glad to hear success stories where these people go to jail, but it's far too little. And all it's doing is emboldening that group. And the same goes for these groups that dress like soldiers and decide to be racist. That should be outlawed. Those people should be arrested for doing that. That's not freedom of expression anymore. They're pushing an agenda. And we know what happens in history when you don't stop that kind of activity. We know where it escalates to. All of the signs are there. All of the history is there, and we're ignoring it. And this is only going to get worse.